Heart Labs. Today we will see conditional statements in Python. What generally conditional statement is, for example, when we say a particular statement that if we would have studied, if we would have studied nicely, we could have got better marks, right? If you did, then only you can get better marks, right? But we ended up getting bad marks. That means possibilities, right? If else, if I will study nicely, I will get good marks, otherwise else I will get bad marks. Okay, we'll see this with couple of mixtures of some other statements like continue, pass, break. The names itself suggest the meaning, whereas we have some comparison operators we will try to use. Okay, so let's get started. So first we will understand if statement. So let's just take example of age criteria. I will say age equals to 18. Okay, if age is less than equals to 18, print you are teenager. See what I said, I just got age, okay, age as 18. I'm defining straight away that the age of a person is 18. So I'm saying if my age is less than equals to 18. See, here I used comparison operator. Comparison operator. We will come to that part, but understand. Less than equals to. What we're doing, we're comparing. What we are comparing? We are comparing age. So I'm saying this. We just call it, see, you are a teenager. Let's make it more meaningful. We will get user input. So I will say age equals to input. Okay, I will say enter your age. Now age, whatever you will enter into this input function, it will get stored as a string. So input will be always as string. Okay, we have to convert it into integer. Convert input into integer. For this, do typecasting. We have also discussed this, but let me specify this again. What is typecasting? Typecasting is nothing but converting from one type to another, from string to integer only if it's number, integer to string, into float, float to int, and so on. Okay, so we'll directly do typecasting here. I will say int. Okay, now after this we'll say if age is less than equals to 18, okay, print you are teenager. Okay, so let's execute. I'm saying age 17, you are teenager. If I enter 21, it will print nothing. Why? Because there is only one condition. Okay, now this is the time when there's a need of one more condition. Why? because user can enter any age. If you are entertaining all the criteria of ages, like teenagers, elders, um, then adults, right? So you have to introduce more conditions. So let's say I'm getting one more condition. So how you will get? I'll just use else. So I will take the same example. I will say here if else. Okay. So I will say if this, then okay. Otherwise, by default print you are an adult. So if I say 22, you are an adult. Okay. So this is if and else. If this condition will satisfy, it will print you are teenager. If this condition will not satisfy, it will get by default into you are an adult. Okay. So what if we want even the adult condition also, that between 25 to 60, or you can say between 25 to 50 you are an adult, more than 50 let's say you are a senior citizen. Okay. Now we will use more conditions. So when you want to introduce more conditions, then what we will do, then use elif statement. Always remember, when elif statement will be used, when you have more than two conditions. Okay. Then you will use elif statements. More than two conditions, use elif statement. Okay. So we'll quickly do that same example. I will say here elif age is greater than 18 and age is less than equals to 50. Elif age is greater than 50, then print you are senior citizen. Else print and age is less than equals to 100 years. Else print enter age between 0 to 100 years, not more than that. Okay, let's execute. So if I say 23, you are an adult. If I say 5, you are a teenager. If I say 56, you are senior citizen. If I say 101, what is saying? The by default statement, enter age between 0 to 100 years, not more than that, because the normal human age is 0 to 100 years, not more than that. Now we will move to the further things. Okay, see, along with this we have already gone through with comparison operators. What are the things? Let me give you example. We have already used greater than, less than, and equals to operator. Okay, so equals to operator like this. If I say, see, if I say if age is equals to 18, print finally you finally you have passed the criteria for license, pass the age criteria. So I will say here age equals to 18. See, we have used equals to operator, we have used greater than, less than. So conditional comparison operation also have been completed. These are some basic comparison operators. If you want to learn more in detail, then from January we are launching our course. You all can apply for it. Okay, it's a professional certifications, so you all can opt for it. All are the professionals who will gonna teach you guys. Okay, and also you will get for the placements, if you will come, if you will buy the placement courses, of course you will get the placement. Okay, so let's continue further. Now we will learn about continue, pass and break statement. Okay, so when I say let's say a string st, I'm saying my name, or let's say my company name. Okay, so I will say for I in st, if I equals to, if I equals to t, then break the statement. Okay, now what is mean by break? Let's just understand it. Okay, and we'll say print I. Okay, yeah, print I. So what it did, when I say when you found t, when you will find t, break the statement. So what is doing? It's break statement is breaking the program, breaking the execution. Okay, now let's take other example for your continue statement. We will say same example, we'll paste here and we'll learn continue statement. So if I say for I in this, instead of break, if I say continue, let's see the example. See, when I say t equals to t, so it will skip the condition, it will skip the condition and it will go to next iteration. Okay, it will skip the condition and it will go to next iteration. Can see that? So continue will skip the condition and go to next iteration. Okay, now the last statement is pass statement. So pass statement does nothing. If I say print heart labs and instead of continue, if I say pass, see, it is displaying as it is. So what's the use? Let's take another example for this. If I print a function, if I create a function def abc, let's say like this, and I will say simply pass, can see the function got executed. but the same function when I execute without pass, it will give error. Why? Because you don't have anything in your function. Same as in this function also, you don't have anything. But why? Because here we have used pass statement, which is used to avoid errors. And also, when you don't want to keep your code empty, then can use pass statement. That's it. That's the only use of pass statement. Okay, guys, so till here we have learned all the basic things of conditional statements. Okay, furthermore, if you want to go in depth into Python, okay, very in depth, of course you will get videos on topics. But if you don't want to break the flow, and if you want to do a professional certification, you all can go for Heart Labs provided certificates, which is going to start from January. Our first batch is going to start from January onwards. Okay, the dates will be soon, will be out. Okay, okay guys, so see you all. Thank you.